Welcome everyone to Friday Nights Live. I'm your host, PK Lava, and today is a little bit of not so sad because you guys are going to have a new host. I'm going to pass the torch to the Beigesaiyan. Now you're probably thinking, who is a Beigesaiyan? And we're going to talk about that today. I got the pleasure to know him in California during the Wiz and Friends event, and man, this guy is just such filled with positivity, encouragement, and from the moment I met him, I just feel like I've known him for such a long time. He's always made me feel like, I can approach him. Without further ado, Beigesaiyan, welcome to the show. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm great. Thank you for having me, bro.
So we're going to go ahead and get started with some basic information. First of all, it was a pleasure meeting you in California, and you were such a kind person to me, super positive, encouraging, especially during like a time where I didn't know what was going on. I'm sure you have a lot of experience, and we'll talk about that. How did you feel about that trip?
To be honest, I thought it was awesome. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've never been on a plane before, so that was like already exciting for me. But then just being in LA was exciting. Getting to meet the PK crew, like especially in these times of COVID, like I was just already excited just because what we were doing there and meeting everyone. So it was a good time already.
And I believe that's the first time most of us met for the first time, right? Like it was Silver's first time. It was like Jasper's first time, maybe meeting a couple people. So it was just an overall great experience. Beigesaiyan, let's talk about that username. How did you come up with the Beigesaiyan? Is that I thought it was beige as in the color. So I'm very curious. You're obviously a lover of Dragon Ball. Please share.
Okay. All right. So when I used to work at a gym, like probably like 5 years back, and there was this guy, my boy named Tavon, who would call me and this one dude, like, which is funny, like he was same complexion, same build, like same height. We were like twins, even though we weren't twins, and he always called us the beige cuz.
The beige cuz. Okay.
And then I was like this, like I was known in the Dragon Ball Z community, like doing like just my opinion, like outtakes on the show, talking about it.
Right.
And then eventually I was like, Beige Saiyan, and then I was like Beigesaiyan, and then I mashed them together, and the Beigesaiyan was born.
And how old were you around this time period?
Ooh, this is probably like 22, 23. Like, I was like, I had different names, like, because I was like always like ever since like graduating high school, I had a goal of like trying to be making videos and all, like entertaining people, and it's like I had a name called Fraka Raj. You know, right? That's not. I was like, yeah, Fraka Raj, right?
That sounds like a rapper,
right?
But
it like nothing ever stuck up. And then it's like I'm like I had One Up Mitchell, and it was like that didn't stick. And then I don't know with Beigesaiyan, it just fit perfectly, and I was like, you know what, this is it. And then everyone like who knows me, like especially from like that community, they either call like they like that name, they're like Beigesaiyan, or they'll just call me Beige.
Yeah, I like beige better. Like that's short because I feel like when I say Beigesaiyan, sometimes like a tongue twister for me. Like I'll say it fast, like Beigesaiyan. I'm like, well, what did I just say? Okay, so fantastic. Let's get into some basic information. What is your in real life name? Where are you from? And how old are you?
My real life name is Roger Mitchell.
Okay, wow.
I'm from yeah. Yeah. A lot of people they know me by I'm like content creator name. Beigesaiyan is like, but yeah, my real name is.
I don't think I called you that once in Cali, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funny enough, a weird fact about my name: I'm one of 6 children, and I am the only one in my household growing up whose name began with R. Everyone else began with T.
Okay.
So I was already a little different from everyone, but I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and then I'm 28 years old.
28 years old, so we're the same age. When's your birthday by any chance?
August 20th.
August. Okay. So I'm older because I turned 29 December 22nd. Okay, so you and me are basically like the elders of our little PK. Well, not really. Well, in the content creating sense, yes.
We're in the content creators, yes, but just like I realized Jasper and they're all like they're in their 30s. I'm like, dang. Yeah. I'm like, we're like the middle. We're the middle children.
Yeah, no, for sure. And that I'll take it. Listen, you mentioned something about you were known in the Dragon Ball Z community. Let's elaborate on that. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Was it a YouTube channel where you kind of review the manga or the episodes or plot holes or things you'd like to see? Or can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I was known on Facebook like really well, like because I made memes and I made comedic videos,
Hmm.
and then like I got in touch and like would talk to like some of the voice actors. Like I'm friends with the voice actor of Hercule and Teen Gohan on
Hercule.
Facebook. Yep, yeah, Hercule Satan.
Guy's
And
hilarious.
then and then like even Bruce Faulkner who orchestrated the music. So it's like people like they saw like I was affiliated with these Dragon Ball Z like people who made the show,
Yeah.
and and then like I got Geekdom 101 who's like a big like person in Dragon Ball Z like gave me a like friend request like we became friends. But it's just I just made like primarily Dragon Ball Z content. I did make other anime, but Dragon Ball Z was the main one.
Okay, interesting. So you started off your content creating career in the Dragon Ball Z community, and has since then have you branched out? Have you tried something different? What is some content that we would see if we were to find you on Twitter?
Um, I'll admit I'm kind of lame on Twitter. I'm trying to get in the focus of doing it more. Like just, but it's like I'm on the Knights Twitter because like running the social media for them is like I'm mainly on theirs. I'm more active on Facebook, TikTok, and sometimes Instagram. But I've like transitioned. Like I still do a lot of Dragon Ball Z content because that's just like where my biggest following is. But I do other anime and like gaming as well.
Okay, okay, interesting. I wanted to ask you. You mentioned you're working with the Knights currently. You're on the social media account, or you run it sometimes. How did
Mhm.
you get involved with the Pittsburgh Knights?
Funny enough, back in 2019, I modeled some of their clothing for them,
Okay.
like some of the merch, and then
Well,
I was just
well, let's rewind a little bit. How did you hear about the Pittsburgh Knights? You're from
I had a
Pittsburgh.
friend who worked for them.
Okay.
I had a friend named Kate who was working for them, and I was like, she had told me, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, I didn't even know we had an esports team.
Yeah.
Like, and that's like, and this is like whatever. Like esports was kind of around, but it wasn't nowhere as known as much as it is today. Like
Super
2019,
underdeveloped.
2019, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like it's still in the building process of trying to build esports. But she had told me, I'm like, yeah, that just sounds cool. I'm like, it's gaming. I'm like, and I enjoyed playing games, so it's like, yeah, that's dope. And then she was like, she knew me, like she knew I had a following, like, and I was a content creator. She was like, yo, and like we're friends, we're homies. So she was like, yo, would you mind like doing a photo shoot real quick? I'm like, of course. I'm like, you're my friend, and then
All right.
this is something cool, something I'm like, yo, I like this, so it's easy to do stuff like that for it.
Around what year was that?
2019.
2019. Okay, so recently. That's great news.
Yeah, like 2 years,
I'm
2 years
starting to
ago.
put the pieces together. I
Mhm.
joined less than a year ago. Actually, my anniversary of being in the Knights is coming up. I think it's in February, or I don't recall. Anyways, when I heard
Hey,
about
happy
the
anniversary.
yeah, when it comes up, right? But I'm starting to realize how the Pittsburgh Knights is one big family. It's also one big, like, kind of like a PC, and we all have these parts, and everyone has their parts, so the PC can run. And it's such a nice vibe, if you may say, and I can tell we do take care of our own. We do look out for each other. We try to support one another. I really love what the Pittsburgh Knights is standing for, especially when it comes to some other podcasts with the women in esports. I'm not sure if you tuned into
Oh, I
that.
like it. Oh, I have. I really like that actually because so I am like one of 6 children, but I have 4 sisters,
Hmm.
and and it's like women and like girls playing games was never weird to me. But like the older I got, like understanding how misogynistic like kind of
Yeah.
society can be toward women, which is like and it's sad. I'm like, why did people think women can't play games? Like, because I play with my sisters all the time. Like I
Yeah.
knew women played games. I had friends who played games, so it was like so I really like that we're pushing that. Like, yo, they can do and play whatever they want just as much as we can.
No, absolutely. I think you touched up on some important topics there. It's misogynistic bit. Have you seen Squid Games by any chance?
Yes.
Okay, you remember the part where
Great show.
nobody wanted women on their team? They thought
Hmm.
automatically, okay, and they didn't even know what it was. They're just like a woman is a disadvantage, and that's kind of the stigma what's going around in gaming. For those viewers in the chat, if you guys are curious, what is it that we're talking about? I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen for you guys right now. Check it out. This is the Women in Esports podcast.
Women make up nearly 50% of all gamers, yet only a small percentage of women play esports professionally. It's time we figure out how to change that. The Knights want to empower women to build their esports empire. Along with our partner PNC Bank, we are adamant about creating a more equitable future for gamers. There is no one-size-fits-all solution, so we'll be tackling the issue from all angles, featuring insights from a variety of subject matter experts and professionals. I'm Kat DeShields Moon with the Knights. Welcome to the Women in Esports podcast.
And we're back, man. Those are some cool backpacks. If only we had a pair.
I know, right? I'm like,
hey, what's
where
that?
would they come from?
What's that by your? I think I see. I know it's out of the frame, but I think I see something by your ankle.
I was gonna say I noticed something by your ankle as well.
Oh,
like,
snap! What is this? Hey, I didn't notice.
Are these all pro tactical utility bags?
I think so. These are like super exclusive and perfect for the holidays.
I was gonna say, and these check out these dope patches.
You can even
this one's pretty nice.
get your custom name on it, right? Especially with all the lands coming back. Perfect place to put all your gear, your controller.
There's a lot of lands coming back, bro.
Oh,
I'm excited for it.
Super excited, guys. If you like those backpacks, please check out the Knights page. They're on sale. And you never know. Once they're sold out, they're gone. So it's definitely
funny enough. I
collector's.
packed all my stuff in LA in one of those bags.
Me too. I brought it with me, and it was everything I needed. Honestly,
yeah,
it was perfect. It's perfect. And speaking about lands, will we be seeing bays at a land anytime soon? And if so, which one would it be?
Yes. Actually, I will be in the Halo one coming up in 2 weeks in Charlottesville.
And wait, where? Charlotte's? Where's that?
I mean,
Charlottesville.
Yeah, Charlottesville. I think North Carolina, Charlottesville, North Carolina.
What? Dude, that's where I'm moving. I have to go.
Really? Oh, you're gonna be there in 2 weeks?
Dude, I'm gonna. When is it? Because I moved December 20 officially. Is it before that?
It may be before that.
Okay, well, we can definitely talk about it after. That's a shock.
We'll find out. Maybe we can even get you up there earlier. So,
dude, I'll probably just drive. I'll pack up everything, but we'll definitely talk about that after the podcast. But okay, so we're gonna see you at the Halo event. Hopefully, I can link up with you. I'm just finding out now that it's in Charlotte. I thought the next major was in Mexico. I guess I got confused. What will you be doing? Will you be competing, helping out the Knights, making a stand, content creating, photography?
Basically, a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I like to be versatile, man of many talents. But recording it, getting to one, I want to get to really know our players. And it's you can only learn and get to know people so much through a screen. Where meeting in person, I mean, look at our experience. We knew each other through the screens, but meeting each other in person was a lot more different. We could show our true personalities in front of each other. But it's helping record stuff, make sure the players are all ready and set, and just keeping track, maybe do a takeover so people see the behind the scenes of the LAN event as well.
And speaking about events, I gotta say I got something super positive to say about you. When we're at the Wiz and Fred's event, obviously it's an overwhelming feeling. We have Wiz, the whole Taylor gang there. Guys, if you missed it, check out the Knights channel. I'm sure there's a recap somewhere there.
On the Taylor gang channel.
In the Taylor Gang channel. Okay, there it is. And I'm sure we'll add a link somewhere later on. That event, I'm not sure how you felt, but you could feel almost like the social pressure there, right? You could feel people kind of, it's like a Cali party, right? Or like a Miami party where people are kind of feeling each other out and things like that. I would say the atmosphere was extremely chill. It was a great time, but at the same time, when it comes to, Taylor Gang, especially Wiz, there was, a little bit of that type of atmosphere. And you were the one pushing and encouraging, hey, just sit there, just get a picture with Wiz. Wiz, like I remember you started basically telling him what to do at some point, which was great because for the majority of the time, we're just watching, we're part of it. But at some point, you helped me personally, and I want to thank you. You helped me to muster up this courage. At some point, I'm just like, why are we on the sidelines for so long? Like, I'm gonna go sit.
You're a good dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, bro, good talk to them. They're just people. And that's honestly why it's so easy for me to just do that. Like, cause Alex, like you met Alex, our boy. He was like, yeah, he went to talk to Wiz for like almost a solid hour. They had a discussion. I'm like, bro, it's because like at the end of the day, people are just people, and it's just like Wiz. He's like Wiz just got a cool job. He's got a really cool job. He pushed himself and he lived out his dreams, and I'm like, and that's what fascinates me. I'm like, people to me are just very fascinating. So it's like, and I've always been a person like, well, I'll never know unless I've asked. So it's like, screw it, I'm gonna go ask. It's like, so it's like you. It's basically with that like the old phrase, like you miss every shot that's like you don't take, and it's like I'm always shooting. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel in life. It's like just keep shooting. You might miss some, but you're going to sink some as well.
I just saw before we went here. I was on my phone on the way here. Not driving, by the way. I was getting dropped off because car. But a famous basketball player. He plays on the Bucks. I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. Maybe you know who he is. But he actually in an interview said. They said, how do you feel about making that game winner shot? They asked him, and he said, you're going to learn whether you make it, and you're going to learn if you miss. So you got to shoot. And that's kind of like the principle you're saying right now. And I got to say, man, you naturally know how to connect with people in a short amount of time. Is that something that you were always just naturally good at, or is that a skill that you worked on or through content creating? Can you touch on that?
I think I've always just been like that because even when I was in school, I always had a very wide range of friends. Like I hopped from friend group to friend group, and it's like it's because I find many things interesting. So it's like I like talking to people. But like so I've always been like this, but I get it from my mom because my mom's the same way.
Okay.
Like where she can talk to anyone, and it's just like it's all it is. You know what I mean? It's like yeah, I've just always been like this.
No, I think it's your most admirable character, for sure. And I relate to that as well. I used to be friends with the jocks, the rockers, the nerds,
Yeah, I was
the
just have to
band.
tell, bro. Like again, like I remember when I first met, we clicked like that. So
Absolutely. No, absolutely. And again, you gave me that encouragement because for me, I was just completely like I was overwhelmed at some point. I'm like, holy crap! Like this Taylor gang, Wiz. Nights like mansion flown from Cali, like it's just all processing. And I want to thank you again. You did give me that encouragement to like, hey,
dude,
just
you worked.
chill.
Don't even think, bro. You worked hard. Like you know what I mean. That's why I'm like, you
Appreciate
proved
that.
yourself, and
And,
like you deserved it. So like again, I was happy I got to meet you.
no, I was happy I got to meet everyone. Speaking of working hard, guys, listen, the Beige. This maybe you can elaborate a little bit more, but this will be my last time hosting the Friday Nights Live. Your new host, you're looking at him, it's Beige, and I gotta say, based on the way he's made his videos, a little bit of comedy in it, I think you guys you're gonna laugh a lot, you're gonna share a lot of smiles. I don't want anyone to be sad, okay? I usually just get into good conversations, but the Beige saying he really knows how to have a fun time. So you guys are gonna see a different style, and honestly, I actually prefer the way he's going to probably manage it. So I'm excited to have you as the host. What are some ideas that you plan on implementing on the show, or is that too soon to ask?
To be honest,
Like your own spin. What are you going to do?
how I imagine it, I want it to be animated like me, like not animation, but like kind of like goofy, chaotic a little bit, like you know what I mean, like what getting
Right.
deep down, like getting to know people. But it's like again, like I'm a very my friends like to say I'm a very animated person. Like I move around when I talk. I like to jump around. I like to do stuff and like be silly, but like like controlled as well. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how this goes.
I'm, I'm excited. I'll definitely be tuning in, and if you need any help, let me know.
Dude, I'm gonna have you on the show at some point too. We're gonna swap roles.
Listen, if I'm not sure if you know, but I'm doing a partner push. Have you ever heard of what a partner push is?
I've seen. Bro,
Okay.
Love,
Yeah.
I pay attention to everything you do, bro. I see you're gonna get that Twitch partnership. I
Let's
know you are.
hope. Let's hope because
I'm telling you,
go for
I
it.
always tell people this too. Speak into existence.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like I kid you not. Before I got hired with the Knights, I kept telling myself, I'm like, you're gonna work with the Knights. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're gonna get that job. It's like it might not like happen within that time frame of you saying it, but don't give up. Speaking stuff into existence does happen. And again, Lava, I know you're gonna get that Twitch partnership job because you're great on
Thank you.
Twitch and you're a good person. So just keep grinding, bro.
Man, again, this show is about you. So again, this is Beige, guys. This guy just is as selfless as can be, and what you see is exactly how he is in person, if not even cooler. So thank you for those kind words. Let's get back to you though. What was your first console growing up?
PlayStation, OG
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
And what
Great one,
games?
yeah.
What games did you play? Like, what were some of your favorite games?
I can't remember none of those PlayStation games, but like my favorite game in
Budokai.
my childhood. Budokai is one, Budokai Tenkaichi, but my favorite OG game of all time was probably Pokemon like Emerald.
Oh,
That's the game that stuck with me the most as a kid. Like even today, I still have it in a Game Boy Advance. But like games like that, Dragon Ball Z related games, a lot of Mario games. Just because again, I have a big family, so it's like we played games a lot together.
family games too, for that matter.
Mhm. A lot of Mario Party and like the Super Mario, and then even like the tennis. Just Dance was a thing. I have no rhythm, but I play Just Dance a lot.
I can't even play. I used to play Guitar Hero on expert base, and
Uh-huh.
I used to just shred. And I went
Uh-huh.
to a kava bar recently with my brother, and
Uh-huh.
I can't. I,
No.
I don't. It's not there anymore. So I guess it's just when it comes to oldies like us, right?
Uh-huh.
We gotta keep doing things because I'm not sure if you ever
Uh-huh.
have you played any competitive games. You seem like you don't play any competitive games, do you?
Um, so I've actually, funny enough, whenever I had like a viral video and stuff, I played in a
Viral
competitive.
video.
Yep.
Well,
I,
we'll
I
talk about
played
that
in.
after.
We can talk about that after. But I played in a competitive like PUBG match, like PUBG, like it was like a sponsored tournament. There were like celebrities and stuff in it, and
Wow.
like other content creators. I had no idea what I was doing though. I was playing PUBG Mobile, but I survived. I'll give you that. I knew how to survive. Like I was like I think we ranked like fourth or fifth out of like 20
Okay.
teams, and like even on the last round, it was funny because my laptop glitched and turned off, but I didn't die or something. But I turned it back on, and it's like, but it dropped me off in the middle of the ocean, and they're like, "Oh, he's dead." My teammates were mad because there's like people I don't really know just put on my team
Right, right, right,
randomly.
right.
But I was like one of the last survivors. I swam all the way to the center. Didn't kill no one, but I survived.
So, by the way, there's no shame in hiding and surviving.
Yeah.
Remember the objective of the game. It's not to
Yep.
kill and be a
Exactly.
slayer. It's to win the chicken dinner, right? It's to win. And same in
Exactly.
Apex. At Apex today, for example, I won a game with some friends. Guess what? We had one kill each. Well, it's the
Hey,
objective of the game.
survival of the fittest. That's how it is. It's like, and you were smart. I know it's not the most exciting, and people are like,
It's
bro,
not.
that's boring. But hey, I still won.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to. People lose track of the objective, and it looks like you kept it in mind. You mentioned something about a viral video. What is that? Like, well, I know what a viral video is, but
Yeah.
what is it that you went viral for?
Dude, oh my. I had realized it was like the videos that you don't really try and like don't really plan are the ones that tend to succeed. So like back in 2015, I had I made a video on Facebook. It was like when you're a grown ass man and you still watch Dragon Ball Z. So I put on my like blue Super Saiyan wig and I had like a Vegeta Saiyan armor tank top and it was like I was just like I was eating pizza, dancing to the music, and that's it, bro. And it hit like 15 million views.
Well, maybe if the chat wants to see it, we can definitely. If you pass it to me, I can potentially put it on the screen really quickly. Is that something we have You want to show or
I don't mind.
yeah?
I'm like, it. Don't get me wrong. It makes me cringe a little bit, but
Hey,
it's what
listen,
it got me to where I am, so I can't be mad at it.
you sound like you at some point in your and you're kind of like me at the same because at some point I was at the prime. We're going back. We're getting back there. It takes time, but it sounds like you were very tactical. Tactful. Is that even a word? Tactful.
I think it's a word.
You
I
were
mean,
very
we'll just make.
tactical. Tactical. Sorry, you're very tactical on how what you did during your fame and during your come up. And I'm glad that that opened up doors. Look at how many doors. When you get the chance, go ahead and send that video to me via
I was gonna,
DM. Yep.
I was gonna say I was sending it right now. So,
And while oh, you have it already?
yep, I just sent you the Facebook link. So this
Okay.
one, so the one that had the 15 million views got deleted off Facebook, but it's because I kept changing the caption because I was like, "Yo, follow my socials." So then, like, Facebook deleted it, but then I posted, and it's still, I'm like, it got back to like 9 million, but like it hit 6 digits, like views, and people are like, "Yo, I remember this video from back in the day."
Yeah. I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm listening to you. I'm just trying to put it up right. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
This is
little
funny.
baby beige.
This is funny. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up. Give me 1 second. We didn't plan for this, so it's going to take me a little bit time to put it up on the screen. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and keep silent so you guys can enjoy this 29-second video. Here we
Ooh.
go. I'm pressing play. Oops, no volume, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yo, where'd you get the wig?
I looked online because like there was like someone from Canada, and it's funny. I have a content creator friend like who got it from the same place. Sadly, she doesn't make wigs anymore. But like, yeah, I didn't want like the little messy ones people get for Halloween. I was like, no, if I'm gonna be a Saiyan, I'm gonna look like a Saiyan. So it was like $330, so it was like, but it was worth it. And it's yes, but I
What?
kid you not, it still looks almost the exact same. Still perfect, bro. Like most wigs, they fall apart, but that wig.
I'm like touching my own hair seeing that, dude.
Yeah, it's like, dude, there's people who think that like I wore that to a con. They're like, "Is that your real hair?" I'm like,
N-
"Yeah,
Do you
yeah." I style
do you see my beard? You should just tell them that. Does it look like it's
yeah,
my actual hair? Like
right.
that's funny. If you dye your beard blue, you can definitely be the Beigesaiyan.
Dude, funny thing is, bro, I have like I'm waiting for one of our teams like for our next like big tournament. Probably the Halo event, bro. I'm gonna tell them, yo, if you guys win this, I will dye my hair blonde and I'll become Super Saiyan. So that's gonna like maybe hype them up to like, you know what? Let's get this dude to dye his beard blonde. So we'll see what happens.
I tell you, I mean, I did that for Twitch. If we got to like 100 subscribers, and we got
Uh-huh.
there fast, and I just dyed my
I
hair.
like the blonde look on y'all. I was like, I
Yeah.
liked it on the top. I thought it looked nice on you.
I want to bring it back, but you know, like with transitioning of careers, I wasn't sure if it was like appropriate or not to
I
have
get that.
blonde. Yeah, but if I'm in the gaming space, I guess it doesn't matter because that's
Hmm.
like okay, so what? But yeah, that's another thing. What is your thoughts, by the way? I want to get into a little bit of a controversial topic here. What are your thoughts on the outlook that society has on gamers? Now, when I ask that question, I'm asking it in a sense that, you know, I've experienced this. I'm not sure you have, but people tend to look at gamers as, unfortunately, okay, as either
Hmm.
slow, dumb, right, addicted to video games, or don't want to work or get a job. That negative stigma that kind of surrounds gaming, I'm sure you are very familiar with it. You've been in the scene for a while.
Yep. Trust me, I
What
get it.
What are your thoughts on that? On it, to me, it's just something. It's just
Type
like
of thoughts.
it's just a little frustrating, you know, especially with like my own family. We talked about this off
Hmm.
stream. What are your thoughts
Hmm.
on the negative stigma
Um,
in gaming?
so I do not agree with it. I understand why some people would view it that way, but I feel like they fail to understand with the advancement of society, it allows us to have more jobs that are like this, like content creator, being a gamer, being a pro gamer. Like that's one thing I think people fail to realize. Nowadays, like again, we are advancing as a society. So it allows us to do more things. And these are important things too, because it's like we're having the best of the best gamers playing these games, and they do some crazy things that you never see in like normal casual play. And the same thing with content creators. It's like they're entertaining. It goes down to like I remember someone told me like, why do you think football players get paid so much? I'm like, they bring in the numbers, bro. It's like
Entertainment.
there's more. Yep, exactly. Entertainment is really big, and it keeps us going. Entertainment motivates us to do a lot of things. Sometimes entertainment will make us do more than other things will do in life. So it's like I don't get mad at the people who are understand. I'm like who don't agree with it. It's like you just gotta be patient and explain it to them. And I think that's what it is. A lot of people are very confused on the matter on how it works. So it's like I don't agree with them, but I try and take my time to explain this is why it is, bro. It's like again, we're advancing as a society. These jobs are things that should come. Life should be easier. We should be able to get paid for what we enjoy to do. Why do you want to make people do
Yeah.
stuff that they don't want to do?
We saw recently, I'm not sure if you heard of it, I'll go ahead and elaborate. Recently, Forbes released 30 under 30,
Yep, I seen that.
and
I
five of
seen
them.
Valkyrie,
Hmm.
Valkyrie, and a couple other players.
Scrub, some, I forgot his name. I don't know why.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all, to be honest. It's like again, like I said, it's entertainment. Entertainment drives numbers. It's what gets people to go to these things.
Consumers, you know.
Hmm.
Okay, great. I'm glad we had that conversation. And for anyone in the chat that maybe feels a little frustrated, these are topics we talk about, and
Yeah.
if you guys want to mention a topic, we can easily pick
Hmm.
that up on the next show. For now, we're going to go to our next segment. We're going to get into a little bit more into a spontaneous part of the beige. Beige, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, let's do this. Here we go. I got my questions here. I want to pull up here. These are Frosties. I'm so sorry. All right,
No, you're all
here
good.
we go. Here we go. What is your favorite food to game while gaming? Sorry.
While gaming,
Yeah.
to be honest, sheets. Like I've been crushing sheets while gaming because it's like, bro, like I'll get some chicken tenders and a hot dog, bro. Like, and it's easy while I'm gaming. It's like it's finger food, so it's easy and fast.
Okay, I like that. Quick question for you. Do you think aliens exist?
Yes, the universe is too big and vast for it not to exist. We just got to understand living things don't look like how we are probably expecting them to look.
Okay, I'm glad I forgot to mention this, but you got to answer them quick, which you are. Perfect. Okay, here's your next one. Ready? What weird food combination do you really enjoy?
Look, all right, Captain Crunch without the berries, crush some Oreos up in like some peanut butter, bro. Kid you not, greatest combo ever.
Wait, slow down. Can you repeat that again? So Captain
Yep.
Crunch without that's
Yep.
very specific there.
The plain Captain Crunch with no berries, like so plain
Okay.
Captain Crunch. Get some Oreos, crush it up, and then like I love peanut butter, so it's like I'll get some peanut butter on a spoon, and then it's like I eat it. Bro. I know it's some fat stuff, bro, but it's amazing, amazing.
It sounds delicious, completely delicious. Anything with peanut butter for me is a deal breaker there
Where
in a good way. Next question: what are some unusual places you've been?
like states or like just weird
Just
buildings and stuff.
weird places or situations, I guess, that you've been.
Um, like weird places I've been. Me and my friends used to like ghost hunting, so we'd always go into abandoned buildings or weird haunted like tunnels and stuff. So it's like there's
Same,
a place
yeah,
in
same.
like where I live. We call it like Green Man's Tunnel. It's funny. It's a true story. Now it's not haunted, but there was a man who got struck by lightning, and it made his skin look green, and he would walk it, and that started the
What?
myth of Green Man's Tunnel. And it's like we'd go there and we'd scare people. Like it was like, oh, there's ghosts. But it's like, yeah, me and my friends like to go ghost hunting when we were younger, so that's probably the weirdest place I've ever been. Like just
Ghosts.
abandoned buildings.
And this is in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, this is in Pittsburgh.
Okay. I live in the suburbs here in Miami, so we
When
basically
when
just.
you come to Pittsburgh, bro, I'll take you to these places. You
No,
want to see
I'm
'em.
good. I can't. Take Silver, or take one of them. I
I
can't.
got you.
Though I'm afraid those things come back home. Like I
No, I
don't know.
get that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
dude.
now.
So I get it. Yeah, I get it.
All right. Are you ready for the next couple ones? I'm gonna make this even faster. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your dream destination?
Probably Japan.
Japan? How come? Me too. I've never been, but how come?
It just looks beautiful. Japan, like Japan or Africa, someplace in that, like probably like just any part of Africa, just because I love animals. So it's Japan just because of the anime, but Africa because the animals and the culture and like just wanting to see Africa within itself.
Fun fact, I'm gonna look like a real dummy if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Fun fact, World War II, most of it took place in Africa, believe it or not.
I do remember learning that, so
Yeah,
you're
cool.
not a dummy,
Yes.
bro.
Oof, thank the Lord. This is a little bit risky, so please don't show it on stream. Look at it first. What's the last picture on your phone?
Ah,
Do you have your phone on you?
yeah, I got it on me. It's probably
Look
to
at
be
it.
honest, it's probably some Knights graphic.
Okay, well, look at it first, because I make sure it's appropriate for the stream. What's the last photo? I'm gonna look at mine too.
Oh no! Oh, funny enough, it's the Nessie on your computer. It's a Nessie meme. It's like
Oh,
why do we have hands?
show
And
it.
there's like
Show it.
there's
I
no
want to see it.
reason.
I want to see it.
Let me see. Is it too bright? Is it?
If you, oh
There
no,
we
I got
go.
it perfect.
Funny enough, my phone's full of memes.
Yeah, me too. Look, this is the last one I had. Ready? Look.
Yeah. I remember this episode.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Yeah. Because I sent that to my friend because
Uh-huh.
there's a context behind it. I found like an extra pair of like headphones, like one of these.
Mhm.
Like I have another HyperX, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I have two HyperX headphones, and he's just like, oh poor you, and I just sent him that because two ice
You're like, here,
creams.
take it.
Yeah.
No, I get that, dude.
What's the cure for
Yeah,
hiccups?
I drink a lot of water, but also being scared.
You-
So you get someone to scare you.
You know, it's a great way, and this is like the win rate on the win rate. Sorry, I'm thinking of Apex. The
Amen.
probability
Amen, brand.
the probability of this working is like 90%. If you hold your breath as much as you can, right,
Mhm.
and you just swallow a bunch of times as much as you can while holding that breath. My record is like maybe 55 or something like that. It will be gone.
I'll try that, bro, because I can't stand having the hiccups.
Yeah, no, me either. What is your favorite film?
Oof. You know what? I think I might be pronouncing the name wrong. So I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, but Hidden Gems on Netflix.
Hidden Gems.
It was
Eye-opening, huh?
I think it's called Hidden Gems. I might be
No,
saying
no. It's not Hidden Gems. It's
Let me see.
yeah, look it up. It's not Hidden Gems. It's definitely Money Gems. No, Blood Gems. Blood Diamond's a different movie. I don't remember it either, actually.
Uncut Gems.
Uncut.
Gems. And it's crazy because it's like a very serious movie, but it's like, yeah, it's one of my. And again, I'm a big Adam Sandler fan, but it's like it was a movie. I'm like, yo, great beginning, great middle, and then the ending was woof. So yeah, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Fun fact: I technically got to meet Adam Sandler. Not really. I didn't have a conversation with him. I just you
So
know
I'm jealous. You got to see him. You were in the same vicinity.
we're in the same building, and you're never gonna believe what type of building it was.
What type of building?
It was literally like 8 o'clock at night, bro. 8 o'clock at night at a pizza parlor in Boca Raton.
Why does that sound about right? That's where I
Yeah.
feel like if I'm gonna run into Adam Sandler, it's gonna be a pizza shop.
And guess what? There are photos of him because he often walks to this pizza place because he has a mansion like right there. Because Boca Raton is where all like it's a very rich area. And he often just walks there. He usually is not there, so don't think if you go there you're gonna run into him. But once in a blue moon, he just. And I just happened to be eating there, and he goes and he just came in like shorts and like the baggiest t-shirt.
Yep, that's Adam Sandler.
And like, dude, I kid you not, they were like Walmart flip flops. Like they were like really, and he's just everyone was saying he's just a humble dude. As long as you treat him like a person and don't act weird, he'll talk to you and he'll take a photo. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's one of my favorite actors of all time. So it's like I'm not surprised. Like, and I've seen those pictures. He's like just a casual dude. Waterboy's
great
another
one.
Waterboy's one of my favorites as a kid. My mom always put that on for me as a kid. I'm like, I might have been a little young, but still. H2O.
I can see how you kind of take influence in his comedy in a way. Like I kind of do see your sense of humor layering up with his a little bit. You know, just with the spontaneous randomness, finding humor in any. Because Adam Sandler can turn any situation funny. You know, kind of like Jim Carrey. So I can kind of see how that influenced you a little bit. Okay, we got a couple more, and then we're gonna wrap. What are your pet peeves? If you even have, I'm sure you have some, but what are your pet peeves? What's something that drives you off the wall? It's a deal breaker.
People who are just mean, but even then, it doesn't make me not like. At the end of the day, bro, it's like I'm a very understanding, accepting person. It's like people are like, oh, no, you know. At the end, I seriously am. Like because I understand people have rough days, so you're not always going to see people at their best or at their friendliest. And then also I
Yeah.
understand people have different lives and go through different things. But it's like I don't. If I have a pet peeve, it's just people being rude and mean to each other. I don't like bullies. That's
Yeah.
what my thing. Like elitists. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
like people
unfortunate.
treat people like people. That's all it is. That's like be nice to people. That's all I ask.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I mean, that's one of your greatest strengths, in my opinion, is that you're so kind and you can recognize those things. Well, I shouldn't even ask this question. Are you afraid of ghosts? It's on the
No,
list.
I challenge them.
What is the craziest bet you have ever made, Mister Uncut Gems?
Oof. The funny thing, I oof because I've made a lot of bets with friends. Because I'll admit, I'm like
You,
growing with
you
five
like
siblings.
you
I'm
like the
competitive.
energy, yeah, of course,
I
yeah.
like the energy. I get hyped. So
What's the
I'm
craziest
trying to
bet you
think.
have
It's like
ever made?
honestly, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's gonna be the bet with the Halo team that they win. I'll dye my beard blonde. That'll be the craziest thing I've really done. To be honest, like
That
I
would
can't
be.
really think of nothing else. My
That'd be.
girlfriend will probably be mad if I end up losing that bet and dye my beard blonde. But
I don't think it
we'll
looked.
get there.
I don't think it looked that bad, to be honest with you. It wouldn't
I,
look. It wouldn't. But when it starts growing out, it's gonna be half blonde, half.
I'll have to probably keep dyeing it. I'll probably look eccentric. And I'm like, this is an artist. I'll get some fancy glasses
You
or
should.
something.
You might as well just dye your hair too, though. In my opinion,
Bro, I don't got no hair. You ain't realized that, LA? Bro, I'm
bro,
bald.
you're constantly wearing hats. How should I don't think I've seen
That's what I'm
you.
saying. Why do you think I got a hat collection?
Okay,
I
okay,
lost.
okay. I've never seen you without the hat, so I just assumed you've just been hiding it. Okay,
No, you're
gotcha.
all good, bro.
That's why you keep talking about like I think it was Alex's hair or something. You're just like, oh, if I had that hair, you made a comment
Dude,
like
it's
that.
weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like I used to have bro. I used to have like again when I was young. I had a mohawk. I had like a mullet. Like I used to get stuff cut in my hair. I used to do a lot of things with my hair. Like,
Uh-huh.
and then I never went away, and I was like, dang, this sucks. And I'm like, well, I'll buzz it. And then I was like, I just straight instead of trying to hold on to it, I just kept shaving it. And I was like, I'll have a nice hat collection.
Okay, that makes so much more sense. We'll top it off with this question. Beige, obviously you're huge into gaming, you're huge into your career, but what are some hobbies that we're doing that has nothing to pertain with the gaming space or the internet space? What can we find Beige do when the internet is out or the electricity is out? Is there something, a hobby that you do that's maybe we don't know?
Again, man, I'm a man of like I like everything. So it's like it depends on what's in front of me and what I see first. I like to read. I enjoy cooking.
Right.
Um, I like building things sometimes. So again, it just depends on whatever I see first and what catches my mind.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick little break. We're going to show our Rocket League team. I'm not sure. Have they been competing, by the way? I haven't seen them compete in a
Not
while.
the past couple of weeks, but they did. They did really well, especially with they got that dub over FaZe Clan. I was like,
I
yo,
know. That was
it was like
huge,
it
dude.
was that was a very intense week, and it was like they did a great job. But I know they
Yeah.
got stuff coming up very soon, so they'll be making an appearance soon.
All right. We're going to roll it real quick. Check out the Rocket League. Also, check out the Royal Guard. These are some of our other teams. We have plenty of teams, even in Gears of War KGL, coming up next. And we're back. That was KGL. And again, that is a 1v1 series that the Knights offer. I don't think it's currently active, but it always comes back. It comes back here and there. So check out the other teams in January. Perfect. So there you go. Check out Knight.gg. It's Knight.gg, right?
Knights.gg.
Perfect. Knights.gg. Check out our different esports teams. We got it all for the most part. We got Halo, Rocket League.
They've been winning a lot too.
Yeah, Smite.
Turning it up.
Gears.
Not Smite.
We don't have Smite anywhere?
Nah.
Okay, so I just saw a streamer play Smite from Pittsburgh Knights. There's one streamer that plays it. Okay, so.
No, Raytheon.
He plays Smite.
He's one of our content creators.
Okay, that's why I got confused. I saw the Knights retweeted it. Okay, so I take that back. As a matter of fact, Alex, probably edit all of that out. Because that was just inconsistent.
No, let's rerun it, bro. You're good.
Okay, I'm gonna do it just like as we came back from the break. All right, so ready? 3, 2, 1. That was our Valorant. Nope, that's not our Valorant team. That's our Rocket League team.
You're good, bro.
We got to do some bloopers too. Rocket League Royal Guard. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. That was our Rocket League and Royal Guard. We have our own skins in these games, even in Gears of War. And you got to rock them. It gives you 5% more damage. Did you know that, Beige? When you use the Pittsburgh Knights skins, you get more damage.
Yeah, dude. I hear the glare from like the gold like blinds your enemies, so it gives you another second to like take them out.
I have faith we're going to have Halo skins, by the way. I have faith.
Yeah, dude, our Halo team's been dominating the scene. Like, so it's like, I'd be shocked if we don't get them. Like, again, like I said, our Halo team's been crushing it. And like Charlottesville, I wouldn't be surprised if they get first place. So
we'll see
what happens.
If they get first place, man, we got to go celebrate. Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
Beige, you've been such a great guest to have here. This is your show now.
Thanks for having me.
I am passing you, I want to say the torch, but it's kind of like a baby. I'm going to give you the baby. Okay? It's yours now. I think you can do a lot more creative things, and I can't wait to see you live with your next guest. We're going to go ahead and pass you the mic. It's a segment where you get to thank anyone, family, role models that you look up to, people that have coached you, viewers, friends. It's yours, buddy. The mic's yours.
I'm gonna thank my mom. You know, you gotta go with your mom first, and like my family, like who helped mold me into the character that I am today. I would like to thank James, to be honest, because he helped give me this chance, hired me on it with the Knights. So it's like I'd like to thank him, and then the whole Knights staff, because again, it's helping me build and grow as a person, and then thank you, bro, for having me as a guest.
To have you is a blast always, man.
But yeah, it's like all the people. Like I like to thank everyone I've got to meet in life. To be honest, because again, it helped mold me into the character I am today.
Excellent. That's a great response. And man, when it comes, I feel like you've at least every time I speak to James, maybe once every 6 months, and it's like a legend almost. The legend of James for me.
James is a cool dude, man.
Yeah, I've heard a lot. I heard he was like once pro in.
Yeah, he was a beast in CS:GO, bro. He was a player, then he became a coach. Like he was coaching on Team Liquid, one of like the most popular esports teams of all time. Like James knows his stuff, and you know what I mean. He's a great leader to have.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, the way the Knights are going toward this path of success, you can tell whoever's at the front of the train is definitely guiding everyone correctly. And I'm just proud to be in the Knights. I'm proud to be here with you. Again, guys, this is the last time I will be your host. Okay, now it is Beige, and I can't wait to see some of the guests you bring in. And you did talk about, you're going to add your own little flavors to it. If you could bring any guest, who would you have, out of curiosity?
I want to get more of our players. I would like our Rocket League team, our Gears of War play. Like I just want
especially
more
the Halo players are popping off, right?
Yeah, yep. I want to to be honest, there's other people because and then people around Pittsburgh, but it's like my main goal is first thing first. I want our players because I want to get to know them.
I think that's a great amendment to have. Guys, thank you so much for your time. We're going to go ahead and sign out. We're going to play some videos from you guys by Zenny Optical. If you guys don't know what Zenny Optical is, it's basically frames for less. If you guys game, if you guys read, if you guys like going out in style to the beach. I know I live in Miami. God, if you're here in Florida, Beige, and you don't wear sunglasses, you automatically stand out. You're like a tourist immediately. I kid you not. The sun here is so strong you have to protect your eyes, and that does not exclude the monitors. Did you know that your monitors emit this blue light, blue rays, and it does damage? So if you guys are gamers and you spend more than 2 hours looking at a monitor, even for just work, consider checking out Zenny Optical. I'll play it for you guys right now. My name's Lava, this is Beige, and we're signing out. Take care, everybody.
See ya.
Welcome everyone to Friday Nights Live. My name is Lava, and I'm here to talk to you about an up-and-coming brand called Zenny. What some of you may not know is that your phones, TVs, and your monitors emit this blue light that basically damages your eye. And damaging your eye when it comes to gaming is not an option we can settle for. And what's even cooler about this brand is that it's one of the very few brands that you can go on its website on zennyoptical.com and you can try it before you buy it. Now you're probably thinking, how's that possible? Well, it offers this state-of-the-art technology that basically puts you in like this, I guess, augmented reality, and you can see yourself kind of like in a 180 of how you look with the glasses. I appreciate your time. Now let's get back to the show.